I'm going to do a reading because I've been asked to do a reading. And behave. You guys behave. This is for the people with empathy, okay? Give me a minute though, just kind of chill out and ground yourself. Oops. Oh, someone's barbecuing out there. It's so cold though. It's 48 degrees. You can toss the awkward silence away. I'm not going to yell at you in this reading. There's no heavy energy being channeled. There's nothing that this group of you needs to be learning about in that way. Okay. Breathe. Whichever one of you is dealing with someone or someone that has a gun, if I was you, whoever you are with the gun, I'm being asked to tell you, before you do anything, write your will and testament, because you're going to need it. Like, you shouldn't leave people without a way to deal with your corpse. And this isn't for someone who has a gun that's like self-defense gun or something, you know, like the old white ladies, so like a gun in their shoe drawer or something, like not that. Or like the hunters who are, you know, hunting elk or some shit, which you shouldn't be doing. No, this is someone with malicious intent. God is asking me to tell you, like Spirit, Holy Spirit, write your will and testament, make your preparations for burial before you do that. Because I saw somebody like clicking a gun. I don't even know. There's someone else that's having an issue right here on the right side. For me, it's the right side. Right in there. Over the 1, 2, 3, 4th rib. Somebody is like really stressed out and they have something going on behind their 4th rib. I don't know what it is, but I would really suggest you go get an x-ray or one of those cameras that go in there to look. Okay? Take care of yourself. This is not for any zodiac sign because it really doesn't fucking matter. So this is for the people that have empathy. my tribe, my collective, my Amazons, my stars, okay? The actual elite, the top of the food chain, top of the pyramid, you know, the real people, Team Elohim, you guys, okay? Take a deep breath and remember who you are. King of Water and Ten of Fire. I want you to sense your physical body, the water in your body. Now, in your mind's eye, I want you to see it as the universe. Stars, flames, nebulae. Sense this. While you are sensing this, I want you to find the part in you that you don't see lit up. It should be really quick because your subconscious will probably add an image to it. But you saw those parts, right? Where were they? Why are they unlit? The masculine emotional side of you guys is exhausted. It's exhausted that the feminine side of you has been so abused. The masculine side is up in arms to protect the feminine side because the feminine side has been abused. Those of you with a penis without a womb, take a moment and attempt to feel what it would feel like if you had a child in your womb. For just a minute, what would it feel like? All you macho men, if you were pregnant, it'd be kind of strange, wouldn't it? How vulnerable would you feel? You know? How much would you feel like you need protecting? The masculine within the collective is being asked to put down the burning hammer and the blunted edges and to embody a more youthful, feminine, grace. The masculine must protect the feminine. The feminine must protect the masculine. Without it, there is no wisdom. If a man cannot take care of his woman, he is no man. If a man cannot sense what his woman feels and truly feel it with her, as her, through her, and for her, then he is not a man for her. If a king of water has no emotional intelligence. He is a king of piss. So, the women in the world have been forced into a state of leadership in their own, which has caused them to bend heaven and earth within themselves into animalistic behavior that is beneath the worth of the children of God. So the women decided to act more manly, and the men decided to act more womanly. And they're both showing each other how they're learning, but it's a youthful wisdom. It is not a wise wisdom. It is lesser wisdom. So even if you were faced with greater wisdom, some of you would not recognize it because the masculine within you, within all of mankind, has been forced out of its intelligence. What is a king of water without emotional intellect? What is it? And there are women that are left defenseless. There are men who are turned into villains, all because of a lack of emotional intellect and wisdom. Children left fatherless, motherless, having to wander the world on their own, coming up with their own reasons, their own justifications, their own reason to suffer. All because the generation prior to the lines of the father and the mother were denied what they needed: empathy, which was supposed to be within the sons of man and Adam, so they could care for their Eve, their heaven on earth. Eve means heaven. Eve means life. Eve means mother to all life. Adam is your atoms, which was split from the mother, bringing about the men, the sons of God. Adam, Eve, was a hermaphrodite. Its light was split, like heaven and earth were split by the atom. Wisdom points the way. There is no one there. All while people in heaven and on earth and in the lower world think they know better. They think they know better. But that eye that's supposed to be there is on that mirror instead, behind that mirror. That's called foolish wisdom. The way you perceive things is a choice. It's not black and white. These two are a separate energy. There is magic being cast to take what's not theirs, because they are jealous and greedy, and are associated with some moths to a flame, not actual butterflies or lotuses, but illusions cast in black water, through the eyes of feline cunning, serpent-like theft, and scalding, burning jealousy, to take what isn't theirs. The gift of the heart, the gift of Tiamat, the gift of Gaia. She did not gift this to this. She gifted it to this. Begin to perceive things differently. Get out of the circle of dark magic and black and white, and recognize without emotional intellect, all you can perceive is black and white. You cannot even see the gray for what it is, an entire spectrum of color. What you perceive it as is gray, but that is your choice. Because when you make that choice, little girls, little boys, it allows you somehow to perceive yourselves as better than you are, which in turn causes discord among heaven and earth, because the youth claim to have wisdom, but what they truly have, when wisdom actually looks, is self-centered, toxic, narcissistic, illusionary, deceptive, cunning energy, which again goes back to the masculine energy within the children of this earth and others that have been distorted and taken from their rightful place to protect the feminine. So the feminine had to grow horns to protect herself. The feminine had to distance and encircle herself in whirlpools of light. The feminine had to go back and back and back and back and back and back until it's this. Because there was no guardian to do this. Because that guardian was busy doing this. While others were doing this. And then you taught your youth that it's okay to live like dogs. So one generation after another, after another, after another, perceived that the horrible things you do are justified because you were raised by broken parents, who were raised by broken parents, who were raised by broken parents, so on and so forth. A dance of eternal brokenness, which should have taught you to behave with more dignity and respect towards those of us that teach you better, through example, through movement, through dance, through song. But some of you chose another path because your perception was manipulated by those before you so that you would choose those paths. so others could take what was on the other path. It doesn't work that way, my love. It simply does not work that way. The more the masculine does not hold up the feminine, the more the feminine will keep trampling over the masculine. The more the masculine does not assist the feminine in unblocking the path, the more the feminine just keeps letting things go and rot away. Very similar to the story of Demeter. For as long as she did not have her daughter with her, she buried the world in ice and rot. In the story of Oshun, she was so disrespected, so taken for granted, that she went to the moon, took all the waters of the earth with her, siphoned them to the moon, which from the earth looked like an infinity symbol in the sky, of liquid light dancing among the stars. All that light and water was taken from the earth and put around the moon. All that nature from the earth was taken and put on the moon. The earth became nothing more than a barren rock. And no gods were able to create anything without the love and beauty, mercy and nurture and nourishing of the mother. Now, men, get in your place. You would not even be existing on this planet if you had not come out of a womb. So do what you can to protect the wounds instead of penetrating them with your wands. Hello. The singer of healing. You can choose to heal and move forward. As a man, defending the goddess within yourself and others. You can choose to heal the injustice by speaking up. You can choose to heal the pain of the world by telling the truth. You can choose to heal the children of the world by being a better man and father, not only to your wife and your children, but your baby mamas and your baby daddies too. Or you can be a piece of rotting fruit off the tree of life that was planted upside down and still bloomed. Either way, the dream will continue with or without you. You can either be with the goddess and the mothers and the grandmothers and the sisters and the daughters, or you can go with the dust of time in the Akash as something that should not have existed. Darling, I don't do witchcraft. I am magic itself. Why would I peddle in simple trickery? All I have to do is be here. There is a man amongst you who is perpetually causing trouble in your lives and preventing some of you to move forward. That man is usually only after something you have that's yours and he wants it. It could be in between your legs. It could be in your wallet or your purse. Recognize that energy and get rid of it. Do you have any contact number? It should be in the description box. But the email is that. Within the next 3 days, you're going to experience something that will have the people around you and you yourselves noticing there is great movement. But in this great movement, you're going to notice what needs to not move with you. And it's going to be a moment of healing where you're going to have to let something go. And it's not an idea of yourself, it's actual people, places, and things. Because some of you, if not all of you in the entire human collective on planet Earth, or whatever this construct is, have been surrounded by rotting fruit, consuming rotting fruit, dancing and reveling within rotting corpses and fruit, dead among the dead. A healing light will come across the earth, and it will show you the things in your life that have been dead and gone for a long time. And once you do, you can recognize which parts of you are also dead and gone, so that you can shine as who the fuck you really are, instead of a half-blind old fool or a slut on her knees. And you can actually get up off your knees and open both your eyes and recognize you are the children of the divine, so that you can act like it. That's all. There are forces at play in existence that none of you can even comprehend. None of you. Not even myself. But at least I have the common sense enough to know truth is truth. Justice is justice. And the right thing to do is the right thing to do. The big picture is the big picture, but the big picture is built off of many, 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 many little pictures. So don't tell somebody to look at the big picture or the little picture. Look at your heart. Where are you blind to yourself? Where? Where are the women in your lives, and how happy are they? How happy are your neighbors? How happy are your pets? How happy are your plants? Magic is real, but only those with a pure heart can wield it, because it's a gift from the gods. Magic is not given as witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, Luciferianism, Satanism, what the fuck ever ism, psalms, and all this other stuff. No. No. That's like handing a gun to a child. No. Magic is only unlocked once you are capable of feeling a higher love. Once unconditional love is unlocked, magic flows. But if you think your heart chakra is open and you're lying and gossiping about all this stuff, you think you do mysterious occultism. And I say this with deepest respect. You think you do. You think you do. You think you do. And it's intended that way, so that the universe can see what you would do if you actually had that gun and thought you had it. What have you done with it? How many people have you made cry? How many people have you left unassisted? How many people did you leave broken? No, not just you, mysterious. This is mostly a lot of channeled messages. But really, think about it. People that think they have the power to wield magic. People that think they have the power to wield technology. Oh, that's cute, honey. That's cute. It's cute. Thank you for admitting it on the internet, though. You can think that all you want. You can think that all you want. I love you anyway. You're like a kindergarten child to me. You're just a baby. And now everybody knows what you people are actually doing. And do what? And you guys thought I was lying about all this. Mshika, do you want to tell them Muftoy Abisha or no? This is what you're going to get, mysterious occultism. I asked Jesus Christ what's going to happen to you. And I told you in the beginning of this video, someone was playing with a gun. They should write their will and testament. Things that were left unfinished will become finished. Within 2 to 3 days, all the vitriol the world has sent to the feminine will be returned. All of it. Oh, darling, you are done. You are done. You are absolutely done, my love. People like you should not be allowed to exist on this world. The divine feminine says it. Okay, let's do... Wait. The ally. The phoenix. 33. 11. Oh, wait. 35. 8, 11. Oh, wow, and this is 53. Someone's gonna die, you guys, and it ain't me. It's probably mysterious occultism. Ew. Hey, Diksha. Okay. Now that we uncovered that energy and sent it back its way, let's do another one. Let's use this deck. This deck is fun. Of course you may, but will I answer? It's another question. What's up? There's some weird stuff going on behind your guys' back. There's at least 3 people trying to do something behind someone's back, And every time they do something behind that person's back, the thing backfires in their own faces. You see how they're taking a defensive stance? They're like melting in their own fucking skin because whatever they're sending out is coming back to them. Because people don't seem to realize you're in your own auric field. Whatever you're trying to send out comes back to you before it goes anywhere. Like, do you guys not get that? I don't know. That's your life. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not answering that. You want a private reading, you can pay for one. Beloved light, there is a garden within you, kindled with the light of all the stars and souls before you. Through all the timelines on this earth, each and every little light that ever sparked on earth, each and every little flower, none. I'm not reading for people in the chat room. This is a general reading for my collective. This is not a place where you can come and spend $10 to get a question answered. This is for the people who run the country, not for you peasants and your stupid problems. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. All of this weird dark juju people are doing, right? You see that, right? It's like a hand over a book. They're like, fucking going crazy, right? All they're doing over and over and over is healing the earth. What these idiots aren't realizing, through their own auric field and all the dark intentions they're sending either at me or at anybody else in their life, or like when they go and scratch a car or they're doing some weird shady shit. Oh my God. What they don't realize is that what they're doing is sending all that energy back into the earth. And the earth is using it to bloom. It's alchemical transmutation on such a level that even the stars and the vibrations of every form of existence itself, light and dark, are supporting Mother Earth in transmuting all that energy to create another Eden. You dumbasses that have been wielding dark magic, or think you have been, you've literally been purging your own souls of that darkness because you've been given a fucking bait target to cast it on instead of keeping it in yourselves. Dark magicians. Fucking roaches in the dark, dude. All you guys are is compost for the earth. Literally. Literally. All that dark magic. Compost for the earth. What else do you leaders need to know about these petty peasants that have been screwing your leadership over on this planet? It's time to create a boundary. If people do shit like that in mysterious occultism and they're still on the internet, they need to be removed. Their life force needs to be removed. Because those are the same people who go around telling other people bullshit, which then turns your governments, your medical stuff, your everything else into fucking conspiracy theories. And then you guys have to deal with all the crazy insanity in the world and all the dissonance and all that shit. Because instead of doing this or this, you guys want to play that game. Reap what you sow. And rest in peace. May you all that think you're wielding this dark magic and this dark power finally find your peace. Because my goodness, how hurt you people are to be doing the shit you guys do to each other, to the planet, to your children, to your followers, to your subscribers, to your neighbors, to the animals on the planet that you consume, to the trees of the world that you shut down and you carve down, to the bridges you guys burn, to the gravel you pour over the soil so nothing can grow from it, to the false light you create in the dark so you feel like you have wisdom, to the unicorn's horns you steal so that you can pretend you're innocent, to the men and women you leave alone without a hand holding them, while you guys pretend you're the light, but all you are is light bulbs from Walmart. The world has seen, and it wants to clean itself of people like you guys. And the world governments, leadership, the things that are supposed to be controlling and doing things in peace and harmony and order with law and justice, they have also seen. And trust that when a squirrel works together with 3 ravens, that the veil will be lifted and the circle will be broken and the light and the dark will blend and all will stand before the shadow of the goddess and bend their knee, because there is one true mother, there is one true home, there is one true source of light, and it is neither down nor up. It is within. It is the love you feel. And if you cannot feel love, but instead you act with darkness, control, restrictions, boundaries, then a storm is coming for you. And that storm will move you out of your houses, out of your homes, and back into the water, where parasites belong, at the depths, like leeches in the mud. It's very simple. Be kind. If you cannot, you don't belong on earth. The earth is the heart. What you guys do to each other here, whether it's done to me, to your children, to your grandparents, to yourselves, to your... It affects the Akashic records of everyone, which means anyone in any time, your descendants and otherwise, can see what you guys did here, like a television show. What you did to the Queen of the Earth while you pretended to be the children of the Earth. You will learn. That's what you're here for. Let's do 2 more cards and then... Someone said I yawn like a cat. I think I do. Singer of Intuition. Next 7 hours of this day, you guys are going to receive a major fucking download. of how connected you all are. Ecstasis, singer of intuition. Before 9 p.m., whatever day it is you're watching this, the truth is being spoken right now. Before 9 p.m. of whatever day you're watching this, you will have a download. Make sure you have a pen and paper with you to write this down whenever you experience it. My hair, my bangs. Oh, right. 7 to 9, 20, 11. Wow. You guys are going to get a download directly from Source God, like each and every one of you, regarding your unity with each and every one of you. It's going to be like it might feel like a headache on one side of your head. It could feel like you got to pee a lot. It could be something like your throat itching, sneezing, coughing, yawning. In the next 7 to 9 hours, you're going to experience something like the singer of courage. Okay, it's going to scare you a little bit. It's going to scare you a little bit. You're okay, though. You're going to be okay. Unless you have like really dark taint in your soul. Think about it like a shroom trip. Like that. And then you're going to have a decision to make. Okay. You're going to need to ground yourself. Go out in nature and diffuse the energy that you've been feeling. I don't know what else to tell you about this. It's going to change your life. Something very simple, something very small, something very... And you're going to be like, oh, 7 plus 2, 9. And then we have 4 plus 7, 11. And we have another 4, which is a 3 plus 1. Then we're at a 13, which is another 4. And then we have another 11. And here we have 9, 8, 7. You see how that number is going? It's like up, 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 and then it stops and goes back down. It's up, 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 and then it stops and goes back down. And each time it does it, the number changes to like a healing number, a stability number, a construction number. 11, a master builder. 4, stability. 13, the wise, the wisdom, the feminine. 9, completions. 8, do it again. 7, learn from God. 2, join with your human collective. 1 plus 9, take who you are, bring your wisdom to the collective. Join together. You're going to be given a choice. Are you with the collective or are you against the collective? God already knows. You see the grin on her face? It's up to you guys to make the choice now. Because even in this video and the chat room, you guys saw exactly what people are doing to me. So what he actually did was come here and vindicate me. He was actually here to help. To prove to the rest of you what's been happening here. To me. Because a lot of you were saying I'm delusional. Now we all know I haven't lied. I hope this helps you. How long are we going? 50 minutes? Okay, that's good. That's so good. Hold on, I gotta wiggle in this chair. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Okay. Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at the outside. Oh my god, I love this ray of light. It's like this, look at it. Look at how golden it is. And that dumbass is like, I'm doing black magic against you. Motherfucker, I eat black magic for breakfast. How do you think the earth makes scorpions? And scorpions, you know, are actually really good mothers. Did you know they carry their babies on their back until the babies are big enough? Did you know a butterfly never gets to meet its parents? It doesn't even know what its wings look like. Did you know a ladybug isn't even born with wings or any of that stuff? It looks like a little black and red worm. And then it does a weird evolution thing, and it gets those little black and red polka dot wings, which are gorgeous. And then it flies. It's amazing. And hummingbirds, they fly so fast. It's like, what the hell? And bees aren't even supposed to be able to fly. And they don't really. They ride vibrational wavelengths. That's why their wings are that way. Flies do it too. That's why flies are like so parasitic in a way. They find vibrations of low density shit, whether it's in their aura or not. So I don't know, you guys. What I do know is I have hope for all of you. But it means nothing if you guys don't have that hope for yourselves, you know? I can sit here and play any role you need me to play to teach you to be better people. But if you're not going to put the effort in, then what's the point? Just start over with a new species. It's easier. Now we all know that the human species needs empathy. Otherwise, they turn into monsters. You guys need empathy. And I don't know what else to tell you. I hope this serves you for your highest and greatest good. I love you guys. I'm going to go eat some fruit, watch some X-Men or something. I don't know yet. You know, it's so funny how people tell on themselves. Oh, if only I could hug that guy. It's so sad. You know, when like you go to the gym and there's like a really strong dude and he's like, yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right. You know, that nerd. When you guys are talking in a way where it's like you think you're doing magic against anybody and that it succeeds, you guys look like the clown in the circus that's fluffing the crowd and preparing them for the unveiling of a goddess. I think it's funny, honestly, but in a really sad way. That like Cheech and Chong over there think they're doing anything successful. And Wasn't it Mariah that said the same people I'm holding up is, are sending people to screw with me? So I guess Soulfly Butterfly does watch my videos, and she's sending that guy because he's always in her live chats. Go look. And look what it took to prove it. The truth. Don't play with me.